Alrighty. Time to play it. I would have started it sooner, but I had some mic issues.
30 years ago, in the Emperor Qin Shi Huang's mausoleum, the demon dragon seal was broken, and evil spirits were free to roam. In the ensuing battle, countless heroes lost their lives, chief among them the masters of the 3 legendary swords. While the seal had lost some of its former power, all was far from lost.
You're up early today?
Hey, of course. We need to be polite when the Jin League comes to the Taihua Mountain this time.
Look, here come the others. What do you think? Which of us will awaken one of the legendary blade hive?
It is ridiculously cold here. Apparently I'm the only one who can save...
Greetings, friends. It's been a good while. Look, I'm also Summoner student now.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Degenerate Leader.
Sorry, I'm late.
I heard that the next battle in Qin Mausoleum is imminent.
Shh, we're here.
I wonder how long of an intro this has. I'm good. So how are you doing, Exitama?
In action mode, the mouse cursor is hidden, and the camera perspective changes when moving the mouse. Left and right clicking activates skills. This mode is more appropriate for combat. In action mode, the mouse cursor. In classic mode, the mouse cursor is always displayed. Hold the left or right mouse button and move the mouse to change the camera perspective. This mode is perfect for when you often need to click the interface.
Hold W and move forward. Hold W and move forward. A marker above the head means there is a quest you can accept. Press F to talk to nearby characters and accept.
My dear Lilana, you and Kun Wuzi have accepted our invitation to come here. We are honored to welcome you to Taihua Mountain.
I'm only here for fun. It's up to Kunvuzi to find a suitable place for the blade heart fragments of the 3 famous swords.
Good. When the
Okay, I'm back.
is taken care of, we will go to the Lunar Dew Rocks and celebrate our reunion with wine and flowers. Carefully groomed, good manners. It looks like there are some new talents among the students. But entering the Diandan Stonehouse is not so simple. Follow the mountain path and climb to the peak. When you get there, talk to Hao Tsang. He'll explain what needs to be done.
Hold W and follow the marker to continue moving forward. Hold the right mouse button and drag the mouse to adjust both.
With the exception of Shenren and Shisha, I really don't know. We need to ask for her this time.
I don't remember that part from the beta.
Press F to talk to the...
Greetings. I'm Hao Tsang, a Moist from the Valley of 100 Grasses. It's a pleasure to meet you. Just call me Hao Tsang. The Chen League is gathered today for one reason only: the swords in the Chendan Stonehouse. It is possible that one of the new students among you will succeed in awakening a blade heart. However, only one of you who is in harmony with one of the legendary swords can enter the Chendan Stonehouse. Go to that cliff over there and collect sword intent by absorbing the essence of the phantom blades. Use your sword intent to light the lamp of revelation. When your spirit is pure, it will reveal the levitating bridge to you, which leads to the Red Dawn podium.
The items with a marker are the targets you have to interact with during the active quest. Press F to interact with nearby targets. Get close to the Lamp of the Discovery of True Nature and interact with it.
Look how it looks like she's walking on nothing.
Press F to try to infuse the lamp with your sword intent. Hold the right mouse button and drag the mouse to adjust both view and character direction.
The last time the Qin League formed was to 30 years have passed since the last battle with the Qin Mausoleum. Ever since then, the legendary swords have resided in the Qiandan Stone House. The weapons of the Fallen still litter this place.
I hope they will serve as a warning to all the students who will be trying their luck today.
Polite empty phrases don't work with me. Let's just get straight to the point. You've proven that you have a pure spirit and crossed the levitating bridge. The portal to the Jiandan stone house is now open. Go through it. When you have arrived, look for the blade heart fragments and try to join your spirit with it. If it's meant to be, one of the legendary blade hearts will find you.
Approach the sword. Press F to connect with the sword platform. Approach and sense the blade heart fragment. Press F to sense the blade heart fragment.
Master. The Master is dead. Why am I here? What a long dream. When can I finally wake up?
I don't remember there being a combat tutorial here. But I guess that's
Spirit
coming.
Strike is a melee skill. You can use it to attack when you're close to the target. Press Q to attack the target with Spirit Strike. Moonsickle is a special skill that consumes edge and inflicts heavy damage to targets in a direct line in front of you.
You can see phantoms? We can talk later. For now, I want to see your abilities. Destroy these phantoms of the Eternal Army and show me what you've got.
Just a cosplay, actually.
You passed my test. Don't be mad. I will teach you how to meditate properly, such that you can truly control the chi within you. Finally,
That's a pretty good long streak you have.
For the living. All that was 30 years ago. Do you see? You and I are united. At that time, the Qin League had hundreds of members. Students of cultivation from all three schools fought side by side. If you want to see the end of this nightmare, come to me.
To strengthen the solitary tree reaches into the sky towards the lonely
each one of them.
Demons, here you will meet your maker.
I'm a blade heart fragment of the sword. With the rest of my soul force, these warriors are phantoms. Is your soul prepared to merge with mine? Are you ready to wield your heart as a sword? Ready to... So be it. Come, awaken me.
See how it goes this time.
Have you collected the blade heart fragments? You seem to share a destiny with the sword. Even though the sword is damaged, it was once a divine weapon. And although you only absorbed a small quantity of the blade heart, it grants you enormous power. Yes. Breathe in deep, hold your breath briefly, and find your concentration.
You're disturbing my dreams. What do you want from me?
That's the blade heart fragment talking to you. The blade heart has been the companion of many a skilled warrior in countless battles. I think it's witnessed almost as much as my master has. Unfortunately, only a tiny fragment resides in you. I fear neither its soul force nor its memory is complete.
Oh, this man seems to know a lot. He is right. My soul force hasn't recovered yet, and I need peace and quiet. Do not disturb me unless something serious happens.
Eh? Do you sense movement out there? Go. Let's go take a look.
Ah, crispy Pop-Tart 27? How are you doing?
Now entering vehicle mode, you have acquired special vehicle skills. Take the prompt and press Q to attack the target. Hold the right mouse button and drag the cursor to turn.
我来控制腾云驾雾7号，你用这门落火龙鳞炮拦住底下的妖怪大军。
I've heard the great demon Huang Yu is locked inside the Taihua instance. That's why the demons are attacking so ferociously. They want to free Huang
Oh,
Yu.
thank you for the host, crispy Pop-Tart.
But this time, they brought some massive beasts with them that spread negative chi. Monsters like that are rare. And now they're appearing at Taihua Mountain? These monsters here are just the vanguard. Their aim is to destroy the Sword Guardians and break the seal. You go to the Sword Guardians first, and destroy the monsters with negative chi. I'll take care of their leader.
Oh, I missed this guy.
Genren Nanshun, we succeeded in pushing back the other monsters surrounding the 4 Sword Guardians for now. But, well...
What happened?
I won't lie. These creatures, part human and part demon, dripping with dark chi. They're evil students from the southern regions, and are also known as Devastators.
If that is true, then this is no ordinary attack. And we don't know where the Master is, nor has the seal been strengthened yet.
The Valley of 100 Grasses has been attacked. The attackers, they may be a whole army of Devastators. Valley Master Ying is already on his way there. The situation is serious. I must leave immediately.
Of course. I will muster the Qin League members and dispatch them to support the Valley of 100 Grasses.
Thank you, Genren. But the demons we forced back were only a small part of the vanguard, and their main attack forces will arrive later. The Taiwa instance...
Don't worry. I will activate the power of the 5 Sword Guardians now to form the Mountain Protection Formation. No matter how powerful these monsters are, they won't get so much as one step closer to the instance. Take them with you. As soon as the formation is in place, untested students will no longer be able to come and go as they please.
Don't worry. Once Genren Nanshun has defeated the monsters with the help of the Sword Guardians, then I'll send Lieutenant Liu to pick you up with Cloud Rider number 7. Let's go.
Oh, he must be here. Wang Yu, my darling, wait for me.
I'm not entirely sure who she was.
Valley of 100 Grass. No! Something dreadful has happened! I need to get moving quickly. Be careful, everyone.
Welcome. Did you come here on Cloud Rider number 7 with Hao Tsang? No wonder you were so fast. Devastators. So that's what you call those half-human, half-demon terrors. No matter what they're called. In any case, these demons and blight beasts suddenly appeared in Cheqiangsi village. It was truly a horrible battle. Fortunately, General Qing Yang and the Berserker students were able to stop them in time. And the Grand Master also returned in a hurry. Now we have almost completely destroyed the Devastators and the Blight Beasts. At the moment, Grand Master Ying Mofeng is at the Memorial of Loyal Souls and is organizing our next steps. It would be best for you to go to the Grand Master and follow his instructions.
You have learnt Light Sprint. Press W twice to sprint.
The enemy has devastated the valley.
Ah, you must be the gifted student, our upcoming talent. The Valley of 100 Grasses will be invincible with you at our side. I see you have found your way to the Chin League as a stroke of great fortune. But that sword is no easy burden. Its former bearer was a trained swordmaster, and yet now he lies dead in the Chin Mausoleum. The demons are powerful. Good. The Valley of 100 Grasses desperately needs support, so I'll dispense with further formalities and ask you outright for your help. You came without Sung, so do you already know who our enemies are? Outstanding. According to Hao Tsung's news, those dark chi-soaked half-demons are called Devastators. Yes, it's also known as negative chi. Though chi itself is neither good nor bad. But there are some who use it for evil deeds. Let's discuss these things later. As far as we know, these Devastators followed the Blight Beasts and invaded Chorchense village en masse. That's very unusual. We've only pushed them back for the moment. And the Blight Beasts are poisoning everything around them. They leave the earth scorched wherever they rampage. Fortunately, there weren't many Blight Beasts, and we were able to defeat them all. Only a few Devastators are left, prowling Chorchense village. But the biggest problem is the 3 magical formations. Normally, the Valley of 100 Grasses is surrounded by a barrier, which is extremely hard for enemies to break through. But now, they've managed to place 3 magical formations in Chorchense village. That weakened our barrier, and allowed the Blight Beasts and Devastators to invade the Valley of 100 Grasses. Along with eradicating the pestilence brought by the Blight Beasts, the most important thing now is to break those 3 formations, so that the enemy can't invade again. Our Mohist scriptmaster, Haijotsu, the Shadow Elder of Magic, is puzzling out a method for destroying the enemy formations right now. But he's already very old. Perhaps you can be of help to him.
Right-click the equipment to equip it.
Hao Tsung sounded very serious when he mentioned the Devastators, and he didn't know where they could have come from. Once this battle is over,
I'm too old. I can't even use the formulas from Hidden Treasures of the Ancestors. We can only place our hopes in Changxing's automaton. Exactly. The automaton needs huge amounts of soul stones, however, and the reserves we have aren't enough. We need to acquire yellow soul stones from the stone sprites of the plateau of the Tiger's Paw. That's very friendly of you. Changxing has already set out for Churshangze village, and the Shadow Elder of Automata, Jun Changmu, is currently working on the core module for the blasting automaton. If you'd like to help, collect some yellow soul stones and take them to the automaton scholar called Mogun, who is waiting up ahead at the crossroads.
Elder High, what is so special about these magical formations?
According to my early memory, this formation was set up with the ancient ruler of the Blade Dynasty.
Okay, that takes care of that.
If one becomes stronger, the other loses power. If we want to break the
Or maybe not.
Did Elder High send you to bring the yellow soul stones? Good, you can take them to Elder Jun Shangmu. He's already waiting impatiently at the Graveyard of Martyrs. Oh yes, you don't know yet. Elder Jun Shangmu and I were just building the core module in the nearby Yuang village. But then that stone sprite suddenly stormed into the village. Fortunately, Shang Feiyu, also known as the Cloudbreaker Swallow, came to our aid along with the Berserker students. They escorted us to the Graveyard of Martyrs, together with the villagers.
The people nearby are all civilians who relocated to the Valley of...
Yellow soulstones? This amount should be enough, but the quality is substandard. I fear the soul force isn't pure enough. Hang on, I don't know you at all. Oh, are you the one who flew here on Cloud Rider number 7 with Hao Tsang? Well then, if Hao Tsang trusts you... The stone sprite that devastated Yuang village belonged to the peaceful stone giants who I've been training in cultivation for 100 years. The dark chi drove them to madness. Huh? Yes, I guess so.
I guess it's destroying these guys now. Very good. Now we're just missing a frost soul stone. Then we'll have all 5 soul stones together, and we can light the soul fire. Miss Ying, what did you just say? How can we get hold of the frost soul stone?
Frost soulstones come from the frost leopards that live on Panorama Hill. They're actually not hard to get a hold of. Our problem, however, is that the Devastators recently invaded there and injured quite a few frost leopards. Those creatures have been living in the Valley of 100 Grasses for generations and consider it their territory. They're like part of our family and basically very trusting. If you help them to heal their wounds, they'll give you frost soulstones in gratitude. I have a healing past for my spirit animal here. Take it with you and use it to treat the frost leopard's wounds.
Wait a moment. Once you've collected enough Frost Soul Stones, take them together with the Yellow Soul Stone and this core module to the Lieutenant of the Astral Sea Division, Mo Hong Hyu. You'll find her at the entrance to Tiansu Village.
And another thing. Those frost leopards are masters in camouflaging themselves. They hide in the tall grasses. You'll have to look for them carefully.
Oh, the game points on that, so that's not too bad.
All the members of the Astral Sea... Who is this standing before me? Aren't you... You must be the highly promising up-and-coming talent that Hao Tsang mentioned. If these weren't exceptional circumstances, I'd love to talk to you at greater length. Well, we'll have time to talk later. Why are you looking for me? These soul stones, plus the 2 Shangfei Yu just sent. Now all that's missing is the Orchid Soul Stone that I'm responsible for. The fact that it's my fault our defense maneuver has been delayed makes me deeply uncomfortable. I've already dispatched 2 soldiers to find an Orchid Soul Stone. Wang Er and So Jun are seasoned, reliable soldiers. If they don't return soon, we'll have to assume that something must have happened to them. I have to stop those devastators trying to storm the Valley of 100 Grasses. Would you go to the North River for me and look for the missing soldiers? Hao Tsang just said that if the blasting automaton doesn't work, Lieutenant Yu can interpret the soul force of the magical formations directly with his
Damn devastators! Quick! That's the Orchid Brook Soulstone mentioned in Lieutenant Mo's orders. Even if it's just a fragment, please return the Soulstone to her and tell her that as soon as I've got my strength back, I'll join her right away and admit to my failure.
The Orchid Brook Soulstone.
So here's another one.
We found it. I have to get to the lieutenant. Will you take it for Lieutenant?
Okay, so this one's done, I guess.
I'm going to send some people to bring back the wounded brother. Lieutenant Yu is with Bai Xin, the Huaishuang sword-bearer in Chujiansu village. They're preparing to destroy the magical formation of the Devastators. Hao Tsang is currently preparing to bring the core module and the 4 other soulstones to the village. Run to him quickly before he sets off, and give him the Orchid Soulstone too.
also attack them. That's unusual.
This is a healing potion that can relieve pain and stop bleeding, and this is Huayu powder for treating external injuries. I also sewed together an herbal scent pouch for you. It's a talisman that keeps poisons and all evil at bay.
I'm just going to help you, Chen-Xing. And you almost cleaned out Elder Shao's entire apothecary. But that scent pouch... It smells just like the sleeves of your clothes. I will always carry it with me.
Good. That eases my mind a little.
Oh yes, Qing'er. There's something else that I wanted you... No, it's not important now. Let's talk about it when I'm back. And you'll take care of yourself, won't you?
There's no need to worry. I'm a healer after all.
That's true. Then I'll make my way there now.
Good. Please come back soon. I'll be waiting for you at home.
It's you. Very well done. Now we have everything together. I'll go to you, Chen-Xing, and then we'll use the Soul Fire Automaton to detonate the enemy's magical formations. Follow me.
Your face is like thunder. I can see you're not fine. You're not going anywhere like that.
If I told you to go home now and get some rest instead of tending to the poisoning victims from the village, would you listen to me?
Me?
Fine, Qing'er. Don't worry. I'll be back. It's urgent. I have to go now.
Oh, that's really weird. It shouldn't be.
Huatsang, I think something's wrong with him. I need to ask you something. Please follow Huatsang and see how he's doing. I've been learning the medicinal arts of the Moas ever since I was a child, and I can see that this is no ordinary wound. I am his wife. He can't hide anything from me. What if... I can't wait until he returns. I beg you, protect him. southern mountain and pick fresh osmunda shoots there.
You're right, it is stuttering. That's really weird. That is really bizarre. I'm really not sure what to do about it.
Hey, it's dangerous here. What are you here for? And now you're worried about Haotsang. Look, these are the remains of one of the magical formations. Haotsang just called it the Nine Dragon Formation. He and Ye Changxing did it. They blew it up.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is a cosplay.
They're already on their way to the next formation. You don't need to be afraid. Ye Changxing's automaton will destroy this Nine Dragon Formation with ease. There's no need to rush.
Yeah, it looks like the upload's all over the place.
Not so fast. Now that you're here, you can help me eliminate the remaining Devastators here first. And the residual negative chi needs to be destroyed too. Look at me. I am a doe spirit in the form of a human master, and I still can't fight well. But I can teach you a spell to expel the negative chi.
Okay, see you, Starlight.
Haotsang is still highly skilled. He blew up the formation faster than I could blink.
I hope you do. Okay, did I forget something over here? Amazing how the sky changes over here. Yeah, it's still dropping packets. Hoping it clears up.
My little friend, you learn fast and are very skilled. There's just one more thing. Do you see the rune of the Plague Goddess there in the eye of the formation? I have been suppressing it for a long time using Shenong's secret magic. If you go to the rune and speak this spell again, you can destroy it for good. Sang says the 9-dragon formation was created using dark arts from the southern realms. He's still so young, and has already been through such a lot. Well done. Also, do I sense in your presence the sword mana of the sword? Oh, you were just in the Jiandan Stonehouse, right? How quickly time flies. A moment passes by and already the second battle in the Qin Mausoleum is 30 years in the past. I can still remember the first battle well. 900 years ago, when the Swordmasters sacrificed their lives to beat back the Eternal Army. With a young, up-and-coming talent such as you, perhaps the hope of the 3 Swordmasters and the immortal Lan Yao Qi will be fulfilled. I will pray that you are always protected on your journey and return in one piece. Well, since you are protected by a famous sword, you'd better be on your way to the next 9-dragon formation. The experience that you gather today will pay off in battle against the Eternal Army. If my master was still alive, then these beasts would have been beaten long ago already.
Oh, I remember this part.
That's a blight beast! Careful! Its blood is poisonous! Don't touch it! Agreed. We'll hold down the beasts while you quickly insert the core module in Chen Xing's automaton and activate it with the power of the Soul Stone. No matter, Chen Qing. Lieutenant Yu will tell you what to do. That's a blight beast! Stick together and keep your guard up!
Why has she suddenly appeared? I'm a Oh, aren't you the new hope of the Qin League? Your reputation precedes you.
Now is not the time for praises. Instead, think about the unnamed sword that Master Yu bequeathed to you. If only you'd inherited his love of swordsmanship, then our chances would be better now.
Hao Tsang, we should concentrate on what's most important right now.
Enough talking. We need to hurry. Not even all our forces combined can stop that beast for long.
You're right, Wei Wei. I've already calibrated the mechanical warrior and set the firing angle. Now we just have to ignite the soul fire. To do that, activate the 5 soul stones in the automaton's core module. The sword is full of negative chi and will affect people's consciousnesses. Be careful.
No. I'm a Moist. Please, the sword. I can't. Wait. Just give me more time. More... Teacher. Xing'er. Tell your father that the things he wants will come a little later.
Hao Tsang? Where are you going?
Hao Tsang, come back now. We can't control that guy anymore.
You took the Qinchi seal, which is the key for the automaton lock. Hao Tsang, stop!
Anyone who comes close will be killed.
Be careful! It's Mei Jia. I saw her on Taihua Mountain. She's very powerful.
You do know something.
Damn it.
Tianqing, control yourself.
Okay then.
Finally, you're awake. Hao Tsang, that bastard. What the hell has gotten into him? I'll go and find him now and ask him some serious questions. Wei Wei, that blight beast didn't injure you, did it?
I'm fine.
Good. The third formation may have disappeared along with Mei Jia, but there are still some devastators and negative chi.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
That's how I know my Wei Wei. Then I'll go look for Hao Tsang now. Quickly, ride the mechanical deluge dragon back to the Memorial of Loyal Souls. Report what just happened to the Grand Master.
Okay, there we go. I'm not entirely sure. I like the beta because some of them would actually speak in Chinese. There we go.
Beija has appeared and Hao Sang has vanished at the same time. That can't be a coincidence. The Grand Master has just received a message. Someone has entered the Temple of Wisdom. The Temple of Wisdom is a place of huge significance for the Moists. So the Grand Master has left for the temple immediately to see what is going on. If you consider that the disaster in Chershen's village happened at almost the same time. Yes, I fear there is connection between these two events. You witnessed the attack on Chershen's village. Please hurry to the Temple of Wisdom and inform the Grand Master.
I wish you could use your sword to get here.
The one fighting with the Grandmaster is Meija?
Stay calm. Protecting the Hall of Wisdom first is more important.
Yes!
Oh, that's pretty cool. You can ride a dragon eventually.
Aha. And it all makes sense.
Yeah, they are for some reason.
The attack on Churchensa village and the breaking into the Temple of Wisdom here are just a diversion.
I'm not exactly sure what I can do about it.
You still don't get it? The enemy's true objective is the unnamed sword from Yue Palace. If he really is involved, then the Moist magistrate will punish him for it. Jun Xiangmu reacted much the same. Whether he is our friend or foe doesn't change the fact that Hao Tsang is at Yue Palace right now. Go there and find out the truth yourself. Yes. If you could help us to put out this big fire while you're heading over there, we would be very grateful. Use this rain rune to do so. It will let you summon short rain showers to smother the flames.
Every now and then my upload speed gets a bit wonky. That's probably what's causing the frame drops. Okay, there we go. I'll just defeat this guy and the guy behind him then. Okay, that goal is done.
So, you came too. Good. Don't go inside. Lieutenant Yue said that he wanted to clear up this matter with Hao Tsang alone. Oh no, maybe Qian Xing is no match for him. Okay, go and help Qian Xing. But getting inside the palace isn't going to be easy. Perhaps you'll have to fight your way through demons blocking your way. Good luck. I'll guard the outer area in the meantime.
I'm surprised it's giving me arrows for this. Okay, there we go. Not really sure why they put that fight there.
Lieutenant Yue and the Huaishuang sword are hiding in the treasury on the upper floor of the Yue Palace. Hao Tsang has just gone there too. When we saw Hao Tsang's strange look, we wanted to stop him, but he was too strong and hurt us.
Tianqing, you alright?
没事，但浩苍他很不对劲。
Stop playing. Get the sword.
我家的无名之剑，你别碰它。
I like how there's just someone randomly sitting on top of it. I'm glad I didn't get myself stuck doing that.
When I was 15, my father gave me the unnamed sword and admonished me to keep it safe. If he knew I had lost the sword, he would wring my neck. No, I'll have to fetch Hao Tsang back.
You're injured.
I'm still alive, and that's enough.
I'm coming with you.
We'll leave the remaining Devastators in the temple to you.
Hao Cang, why did you come here? Where is Chen Qing?
The holy tree of Shen Nong. Could it withstand the blow of the divine sword of Fu Shi?
Duck, quick! Ah! Daddy! Brother Hao Cang! You!
I've severely damaged the lunar crown tree. Father's mission was already completed. Those people are all headed straight into their own graves. We could also do that later.
Stay calm. We will repair the barrier of the lunar crown tree together.
That doesn't look too good.
Now entering vehicle mode, you have acquired special vehicle skills. Take the prompt and press Q to attack the target. Hold the right mouse button and drag the cursor to turn.
This is easier than battling them individually.
Cannot be cast.
Oh, a female VTuber, yes. Although in real life I'm male. Okay, I'm not sure how I wound up down here. Okay, there we go.
The lunar crown tree has been damaged. The Valley of 100 Grasses is facing the greatest crisis in its history. I don't know if the Grand Master will be able to find a solution for it.
Looks like frames are still unfortunately dropping.
Then it means the end. Hey, inform the Grand Master about the location of Lieutenant Yue and place these automata in the Lunar Crown Pond to cleanse the water of the Devastator's negative chi. The Yue Palace was so heavily damaged that Qian Xing and the others would be shocked if they came back now. I'll take care of the repairs.
Okay, they still let you do it. Wondering if they'd still let you skip on the water.
Mohist, Grandmaster. What have I, Ying Mo Feng, done to deserve that title?
Buds bloom and then wither away. Every spring is inevitably followed by a winter. Even a clever girl like Qing'er can't escape destiny. She got infected by the Blight Beast poison while she was healing the wounded, and is now fighting for her life. I've already done everything within my power, but... Back when Qing'er and Haotsang had their wedding, the flowers were blooming and thriving so magnificently in the Valley of 100 Grasses. I never thought that so much could change in a year.
Father. Master. Haotsang. Has he still not returned? Wait. Patiently. Please, go to the Lunar Crown Pond and collect a handful of lunar lotus seeds for me. An old recipe for a strong medicine. I've never actually tried it before, but I don't have a choice.
Okay, I need 3 of those.
The medicine is my last chance. The gods will decide whether it works or not.
Grandmaster, the Blight Beast's poison is too potent. The Lunar Crown Tree won't be able to withstand it much longer.
The Valley of 100 Grasses is no longer up to this situation. It looks like it's time to call on the Chin League. Where is Venerable Lilani?
She's already on the way to Cloud Rise to put together a rescue plan with Master Kunwutse.
Thank you for bringing us this warning so swiftly. Come with us to Cloud Rise. You can ride up front on the Lushu.
Cloud Rise is pretty neat.
Elder Cho, you just said that Ching Er.
This Lunar Crown Tree business is...
It's quite windy up here. Hold on tight.
You don't need to rush. Come and tell me who you're looking for. Since the Valley Master of the Valley of 100 Grasses has invited you, please proceed through Yingshen Gate. Well, do you still have any questions? Oh, I almost forgot this is your first time here. Since the era of Goddess Lanyaochi, 900 years ago, we did much to improve Cloud Rise, and that's why we have such elegant houses and beautiful scenery today. It really is very easy to get lost if you don't have any guidance. The gateway in front of you is Yingshen Gate. It might look normal, but Venerable Lanyaochi has cast a special enchantment on it. No one with evil intentions can pass through it. After Yingshen Gate, you got the Lotus Terrace. There's a white lotus on the terrace that is fragrant, clear, calming, and our dear Cloud Rise's treasure. On the other side of the Lotus Terrace is the Yaotian Palace. The name is our homage to the goddess. It's the most important place in Cloud Rise. Every elder will go there to discuss important matters. You guessed correctly. It's there too, of course.
Here. I appear to have been here before. Originally, it was...
Wait.
Unfortunately, I can't come. I'm in a secret realm. Sorry.
Kind of you, Shenren. The Taiwa instance is very important. Of course, you pay great attention to it.
Indeed. The lunar crown tree may not be ignored. I've already heard about the business with Churchin-Su village from the Grand Summoner.
I never would have thought the Blight Beast is so poisonous that even the Divine Tree of Shenong would not be able to resist.
Valley Master, how is the Lunar Crown Tree?
Although many protectors are working together, the Lunar Crown Tree has temporarily lost its soul consciousness. I'll discuss Taihua Mountain and the Valley of 100 Grasses are thousands of leagues apart, yet they were attacked one after the other by the devastators.
Genren Nanshun, how is the Taihua instance?
There are no problems at the moment, but the 10-year reinforcement deadline is approaching, and no one knows. Everything is complicated today. Not just Meijia, but the devastators, full of negative qi, also really surprised me.
Yes, Genren. The most urgent thing right now is to find out
Grandmaster!
where these... Lieutenant Yue, what is wrong with you?
I've heard that you've ordered the Moists to seize Haotsang. Why didn't you tell me?
Jianqing.
I can clearly distinguish between the righteousness and the small affection. Besides, what he took away was the nameless sword of my family. Don't worry, I'll bring back Haotsang. It's all solely because of him that my Chinger is always so worried about him.
Well, I guess I can't open that just yet.
The unnamed sword is a treasure which has been passed down through our family for generations. It was forged by combining the divine sword Morning Glory and the ancient sword Shadowban, and can break through any magical structure. Indeed.
When the Master left us, she left behind countless texts. They have been accumulated and arranged by scholars over the last 900 years. Now there are as many ancient scriptures in the Langhuan Pavilion as there are stars in the sky. It's not easy finding records of the Devastators and negative qi in such a short time. Go to the Langhuan Pavilion and ask the scholar Chang Shuefeng for clues.
With Chisha sitting in the city.
Devastators. Negative chi. Second shelf on the left, third compartment, volume number 5. Check in the 5th chapter.
That really is an amazing memory.
With Chisha sitting in the city, he wouldn't dare.
I also figured these would be a lot more full than they are.
Times as many evil spirits.
Unfortunately, if the two masters, Shua and Changyang, are still around, it's not...
I play goddess, and the blight beast on top of that? Is the global conflagration of 70 years ago repeating itself? The Grand Master and the Grand Summoner have already set off into the underworld themselves to find a cure for the Lunar Crown Tree. And Lieutenant Yue, he said he wanted to capture Hao Tsang, and then a moment later, he vanished. That doesn't sound good. The Blade Heart has been damaged for years, and we're right in the middle of a major war. Its soul force is unstable, and I fear that if we don't stabilize it in time, it will disappear completely. Luckily, you're already here in Cloudrise. That shouldn't be too difficult. This panda next to me, excuse me, I mean Master Konvuzi, he's a master swordsmith and knows the three swords very well. He must be able to help you avert this disaster.
The Bladeheart fragment has been weakened for many years, and it still hasn't been able to bind itself to your spirit completely. Its soul force is almost exhausted, and it has retreated deep into your subconsciousness. If you are unable to get it back soon, I fear it will disperse completely. Just a little thing, as long as Genren Jishar agrees.
But Genren Jishar comes and goes like the wind and hasn't been seen for days.
Oh, alright. Then with Chenren Suyin's help...
Have you forgotten that he has been traveling for a long time and hasn't been heard from for a while now?
Oh, you two. Well, if that's the case, that makes things more difficult. Alright. Meditate for a while first. Moji, Suji, and I will help you stabilize the Bladeheart so that it doesn't become scattered.
Okay, that did not go according to plan.
Cannot be cast.
I was looking to have landed on the light. I may not be looking at the objective, but I'm gonna meditate in the aqueduct looking thing.
are you? You were contaminated with so much negative chi in the Valley of 100 Grasses. You should count yourself lucky that it doesn't scatter immediately. And you still expect it to romp around happily?
Of course the Master can help him. It's just that this spell to get rid of the negative chi...
Wait. Di Wang's sacrifice formation is very complex and requires special materials. Luckily, some of them are stored in Cloudrise. Go straight to Chaotong Palace and ask Tang Kan for them. That'll save 1 red flamestone, 5 pieces of Phoenix Breath Jade, and 100 grams of Phoenix Scale powder. Once you have gathered all the ingredients, come and find me on the Terrace of the Hanging Sword. Moji and Sujie, you come back with me to prepare everything.
Well... Our Cloudrise has existed for over 900 years already. You will never find rarities more easily than here. But you're asking for 3 things at once. I'm afraid that Skinflint Yan Fei won't be too pleased. All right. I'll write him a letter and explain everything in detail. Take the letter to the warehouse and hand it to Yan Fei. Whether or not he helps you is entirely down to your luck.
That bloody Tong Khan always keeps getting me into trouble. He knows that I hold them in great esteem. If the Sword Bladeheart is in trouble, how could I stand by and do nothing? But these 3 things you're asking for are no ordinary things. That really makes me... Ah, to hell with it. Who else would use them anyway? But I'm only loaning them to you. You must promise to bring them back if at all possible. I'll remind you of that if necessary. Okay, start by taking the red flamestone. You can get the Phoenix Scale powder and the Phoenix Breath Jade from the weaponsmith Ching Hui. Ask her if she'll give you any.
You need the Phoenix Breath Jade? I'm afraid I don't have enough of it myself right now. It's all their fault. The Phoenix Breath Jade I've just received ended up in their bellies before it could even get warm in my hands. If you bring it back to me, I'll give you half. That's even better then. Take this Jade Shard. You should be able to use it to lure out those gelatinous beasts.
There we go.
I have made countless weapons before, but I don't know how to use them against crystal tigers. I should probably work on my fighting technique too. Here you go. 2 pieces of the Phoenix Breath Jade are yours. Oh, and if you ever need your weapons polishing and restoring, just come to me.
Click on the interface with the left mouse button to show the information on this quest.
Well then, let's cast a spell to gather the negative chi in the depths of your consciousness and expel it. You must take this opportunity to get rid of it quickly. You are in your own soul world. Free your spirit from negative chi.
May as well heal up.
It almost collapsed and is too weak now. It probably isn't enough just to eliminate the negative chi.
But don't worry, there's another way. You return to your school and go to the place of designation. There you can borrow the relics of the previous Swordmaster. As long as the Blade Heart fragment is still alive, it should react.
The sacred valley where Cloud Rise is located is enormous. The whole of Shenzhou would fit inside it. To facilitate communication between the various schools of the Qin League, they built bases near Cloud Rise. They are constantly guarded. New students can return to their respective schools from the plateau of torrential fog.
Click on the interface
Amazing
with
how
the left
close
mouse
this
button
place
to show
is.
the information on this quest.
There you are. So this is the Flowerfall sword fragment. Good. It looks like Patriarch Nanshu has a worthy successor too. I've only heard of her. If she was still alive, I'd ask her advice about the rage of clouds and water skill. You haven't completed the Warlock Guard training yet. It's too early to say things like that. A cousin of mine once said the same thing. He's more skilled than I am. It's like you said. It's only training. How can he have failed to pass it? But he died a year after entering the underground temple. He took his own life. The underground temple is cold and dark, untouched by a single ray of sunshine. He couldn't bear the loneliness, so he drowned himself. His body was never found. Master Kunwutsa is already here. You're a student, so listen to all his instructions.
I wonder why my hairstyle changed. Looks like that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Follow and subscribe if you wish.